What's up, guys? It's Matteo from Conquered Leads here, and this is the cold email funnel breakdown. So, this is the funnel. Basically, you start off with the infrastructure, and then you need social proof, build your offer, make your lead list, write your scripts, make sales assets / plan your free work that you're going to do, the actual sending of the emails, inbox management, and response handling, and then putting that into your CRM, pre-call flows, and the sales process on sales calls. So let's start with the infrastructure. You need domains, and you're getting this from Porkbon. You can use GoDaddy, Squarespace, whatever. It all works the same. Don't use Namecheap because they have blacklisted domains. And here you make your DNS records, right? So what you want is DKIM, SPF, and DMARC as the minimum, so you're getting the best deliverability. Email accounts, use Outlook. Don't use Google anymore because it's basically blacklist central and you're going to get marked as spam. Google has way more restrictions nowadays. In terms of lead scraping, use Apollo. It's the easiest, cheapest, and the best database, most reliable. What you can do is use Clay, Clutch.co, StoryLeads, BrandNav as an example to get websites, and then you can enrich them through Apollo. Or and yeah, with these Apollo leads, you need to verify these through Million Verifier. And then let's just say Scrubby or Listmint for catch-alls and unknowns, if you want to do that further verification. And if you don't want to do either of these, you can just use listkit.io, which pretty much does the lead scraping and the email verification for you because they send triple verified leads, right? In terms of sending tool, use SmartLead, best sending tool out there. You do the warm-up, sending the actual sequences, sub-sequences. They have a great support, great founder, so highly recommend SmartLead. And you want to follow the best deliverability practices from the SOPs of SmartLead. So next is social proof. What you want to do is have a good landing page with a video sales letter with your face in it. Have case studies and video testimonials. So I'd say before you even start sending cold email, you should have at least a good landing page and the video sales letter in it. So if a prospect searches up your secondary domains that you buy, it will redirect to your main website. So if you have a great landing page and a video sales letter, you will heavily increase your cold email results. You also want to have optimized social media, so Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and you want to post quality content as well, value-driven content that can help your target audience. You want to set up Google My Business and have reviews as well. And you want to have PR, so you want to be in blogs, you want to be in podcasts and YouTube videos, and you want to be guest speakers if you can at events. But yeah, the main social proof you'll need is just the landing page and the video sales letter. And then if you have case studies and even better video testimonials, that will get way better results. Because not only can you put these in your cold emails, like the case studies, but you can also put it in your landing page, right? Cool. Next, you want to build your offer. So here is Alex Hormozi's value equation: dream outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement divided by time delay times effort and sacrifice. So highly recommend to read $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. It will give you a way better breakdown of what makes a really good offer, right? So pretty much what we want to do is make an offer so good people would feel stupid saying no to. It has to be a no-brainer, right? And how we do this is we want to solve the prospect's problem. We don't want to focus on features, and we want to use offers and pain points, right? So what makes a good offer is these are like the features that you want in the offer. So who you help, the results you can get them, time frame, so like what result can you get in what time, a unique mechanism, and risk reversal. So as a template of a good offer, you can say we help niche get result in time frame using unique mechanism with risk reversal. So my old offer was we help marketing agencies get 5 to 10 sales calls per month using our high converting cold email system on a pay after show basis, right? So we got the niche, we got the result here, we got the time frame, the unique mechanism, and then the risk reversal. So in terms of actual offers in the cold email, it's basically call to action / offers. All of them, all of these 4 offers lead into booking a call, because that's the main thing we want to do, right? So what you can do in your cold emails itself is have the call to action as sending more info, like, hey, mind if I send you more info, or a personalized video. Hey, mind if I send you a video tailored to company name about X, right? And then free work is, hey, mind if I run your Facebook ads for a month completely for free, and then you tell me if you want to continue working or not, no strings attached, as an example, right? And once you do these, then you want to promote it into booking a call, right? Because that's what it all funnels down to. And you want to ABCD test these offer / call to actions. So yeah, here's a level of these offers. A book a call offer is pretty, pretty saturated nowadays. People don't want to waste time on calls. They know it's a sales call. So that's why it's the most friction. Level 2 is send more info, because they're like, oh, okay, let me see more info. But again, people don't want this to be sent generic stuff that's they know you've sent to a million other people. Next is personalized video, because you're actually making your outreach personalized, making the prospect resonate more with what you're offering. And then lastly is free work, the hardest to say no to, because who doesn't want free work with no strings attached? And then you can build your trust here and then get them to book on an actual sales call, right? So that's in terms of offers. I would highly recommend level 4, offering free work on your cold emails. But yeah, personalized vid and send more info still works fine to this day. Book a call, I would completely stay away from that, to be honest. Cool. And then next is list building. So how to build an email list. First, you need to define what's your ICP, which is job title, industry, location, keywords, company size, number of employees, technologies used. And you want to look at the results you get from these to make sure it looks accurate. So on Apollo, as an example, once you have all these search filters running, you want to look at the website, look at their LinkedIn profile, and think, does this actually match my ICP? Because, a lot of the time you could be targeting, let's say you're working with e-com brands. So you use e-com as a keyword, and then you're actually on the list itself, you have an e-com agency, so a competitor of yours, right? So you want to make sure it looks accurate, and when it does, you want to export and verify the list. Verify through Million Verifier, catch-alls and unknowns through Scrubby. So basically you're defining who's your target audience. Example, e-com brands making 10K a month, right? Or you could do car dealerships in California. Simple as. Next is actually writing your script. So you want to write a good subject line that mimics internal communication. It's not too complicated, and it's very simple. So a good subject line would be like, quick question, first name, or first name thoughts, or company question, right? Because you're mimicking internal communication, meaning you look like an employee that's messaging, or a customer, right? So it's very intriguing, makes the person curious, and at least getting them to open the email, right? And you want to keep it simple. You don't want to overcomplicate it, because it's pretty obvious it's a cold email or a sales pitch, right? So yeah, I wouldn't think too much about the subject lines, just because it's not what actually moves the needle forward as much as your offer, as an example. And yeah, this is a simple template on how to write your script. So opening line, value proposition, which is the offer and / pain point, add social proof, and then the call to action, right? As for normal, base guidelines here, less than 75 words. Anything more than that is too much. People can't be bothered reading it. You want to use no links or images in your initial emails, because it messes up with deliverability. You want to talk about them, not you. So don't list any features. Say you, your, and yeah, you get the point. Going back to the offer here. What you want to do is make the offer where it's like free work, or you're sending something. So, your opening line could be, hey, noticed you were using the TikTok Pixel as a skincare brand in California. And then your offer could be, we help skincare brands like yours generate 2x of their revenue, or we help them 2x their revenue through email marketing and SMS marketing. Pain point. We noticed, or like we opted into your list and noticed you were messing these things up in your welcome flow. We did this exactly for Mecca, generating them X result. Call to action. Mind if I send you a sample welcome flow for this for company name with no strings attached? Yeah, so you want to make an offer like that. Obviously, make it less than 75 words. Talk about them. Don't list features, right? So yeah, that's it for the scripts. Next is sales assets / free works. So the actual sales assets, you want it to be valuable, providing value. Actionable, meaning can they do it themselves and implement it themselves if they had the capacity to do that. And you want to make it readable / watchable, right? So different types of sales assets would be case studies, videos, sales letters, or video training videos, blogs, lead magnets, templates. Spelled that wrong. Like, for example, you could use ad templates, welcome flow templates, landing page templates, whatever you're offering. A walkthrough on how you were able to get a result for one of your clients, or a walkthrough on how to set up a welcome flow or a cold email system, as an example. And it could be testimonials itself. So if you have a really good testimonial that, walks through what you're doing, and has a clear result through the case study, then yeah, you can send them the testimonials as well on your cold emails. So that's it for sales assets. In terms of free work, you can do like free website audits, free ad creatives plus copy, so like templates, free scripts. You could write them yourself. Yeah, with the ad creatives and copy, you could write this yourself as well, or giving a free lead list. It's the most valuable call to action there is, the most valuable offer you can do in cold email, so highly recommend it. However, it is the hardest to fulfill, but you can outsource it. But it makes it very hard to say no to it. So yeah, when you're sending these sales assets / doing these free works as part of your offer in your cold emails, yeah, it makes it very hard to say no, and you can push them further down the funnel, which you will book more sales calls by doing it this way. But yeah, it is more work and stuff, but trust me, it's worth it. Cool. Next is the actual sending. So you want to use smartlead.ai. Warm up 24/7. Use the best settings before and after you launch the campaigns. And then when you actually create the campaigns, you want to make your lead categories, make your sequences with the right wait times, and you want to go through analytics / reports. Fuck, why can't I spell this? And then, yeah, you want to A/B test your sequences and making sure you're finding the right angle because you want to hit KPI. The most important metric here is leads to booked call, or because yeah, positive replies and open rates don't mean anything. The only thing is booked call, email sent, lead list, right? So yeah, that's it for sending. In terms of the inbox management itself, you need to have reply templates. Obviously, there will be a reply that needs custom replies, but yeah, these are the main sort of replies you'll get, which is information request, like, before I do anything, can I get more info in your business? And then interested reply, so whatever the call to action is, if it's free work, then you do the free work for them, right? If it's wanting a sales asset, if your call to action was, mind if I send you this lead magnet, then you would send that lead magnet, right? If they want to book a call, then you send them to your want to book a call reply template. And, if they are the wrong person and they're like, hey, can you talk to this person in my company? He's probably better fit to have a conversation with you. Then you want to reply to that person and make an intro email, right? In terms of what's the price, you want to have a reply for that because you will get that quite often. I don't recommend actually putting the price, your specific price in the email, but give a ballpark figure if you have to. And yeah, just make them understand that you can't help them and it's all customized So yeah. In terms of automated subsequences, so once you do these replies, you need to have an automated subsequences for anyone who's interested, and it's just basically following up with this initial reply here. So if they're interested, you keep sending over the call to action that you made, whether that's free work or a sales asset. For a meeting request, you keep sending your Calendly link, giving them a few options of times on when to book and reminding them that they wanted to book, right? Information request, sending them your website or an intro video or anything like that, just following it up and making sure they're part of the loop. You want to add case studies to this as well. So you're providing value up front and you're not just following up sleazily, being desperate. Next is you want a bump automated subsequence. So if you do a custom reply, you can be like, hey, first name, just checking you saw this. And it basically works for all custom replies, right? Because you're not being specific on the follow-up. You're just saying, hey, have you seen this email here, which is the custom reply. And then out of office, people are out of office, so you want to have a subsequence welcoming them back into the office, which you're pretty much sending your initial campaign all over again, right? So next is a CRM. You want to use an all-in-one CRM. Well, actually, it's preference. I'm just saying I use an all-in-one CRM. I use Go High Level. So I have all my sites, my calendar. I don't use Calendly. My power dialer plus SMS. So I have sequences that send out texts and emails all through Go High Level. So if they respond to one of the channels, whether it's SMS or email, then the sequence stops. So that's really nice. The actual CRM in terms of pipeline management, lead status, like what stage they're in the funnel. You want to move people and follow up accordingly. And you want to call them as much as possible with the power dialer. And in terms of contracts, I don't use Panadoc anymore because Go High Level has their built-in contract sending tool, right? So you could use like Close, HubSpot, whatever. Go High Level is just the best for me and what I think is the best for cold email personally. But it's all preference. Next is a pre-call flow for people who book. You want to send them to a thank you page, and you want to put the email reminders into this thank you page as well. Sorry, you want to put the thank you page in these email reminders. And in that thank you page, you want to have a thank you VSL, and you want to have or sales assets as well. What am I doing? On this thank you page, because it provides more value. It builds more rapport, and gives them a better idea who you are. So it increases your social proof, reputation, and just more trust when you actually go to the call. You want to do email and SMS reminders to make sure they show up to the call. And if something comes up, if they are a decent human being, they will tell you that they can't make it and try to reschedule, right? And you want to call them before the call. Usually call them the morning before, the day before. That works pretty good. It's just, building more rapport and making sure that they actually show up, right? Cool. So next and finally is the actual sales process on the call. So you want to build rapport, not too long, 1 to 2 questions max. You want to frame the call saying like what's actually happening in the call. You're going to ask them questions, see if they're actually a good fit, and then you'll tell them what you can do, right? And that goes into your discovery. So you want to ask why they are here. What are they currently doing? Where they are currently at? And then what goals they want, and why they want to change. So you need to make sure that there is actually incentive for them to want your service / whatever you're offering on the sales calls, just to see if it's a good fit and just to see if they'll be a good client. Because, if there's no pain or no actual urgency or desire to get the service, then they probably wouldn't do the work that's required, especially if it's a done with you service, and you will need like work from them. Once you think they're qualified, then you transition to your pitch and then pitch them, right? And once you pitch them, you want to objection handle and then collect payment. So that's if you're doing a 1 call close. If you're doing a 2 call close, you pretty much do the same thing here. And you just recap the first call and what their objection was. Usually it'd be like a due diligence or a partner objection or a money objection, fear or uncertainty. And you just handle that there and then collect payment. And once you do, you want to set the right expectations / the next steps, whether that's onboarding or scheduling an onboarding call. Because once you set these expectations correctly in right after your sales calls, just builds the relationship better as a client. And I'm sure it would make more sense and they understand what's going to happen, right? So that's it in terms of the cold email funnel breakdown. I didn't go too specific, but yeah, you get the point. And this is how to close clients from cold email who have no idea who you are, completely cold, to a client, right? So yeah, you have to go through all these steps here to get your best possible chance of success for cold email. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a long one, but yeah, now you should have a better understanding of the actual funnel and how it works. So yeah, that's it. Thanks.